Welcome back, friends, to Surviving the Daily. I hope everyone is surviving well. One of the places that a lot of the content creators here on YouTube, including myself, like to go for EDC gear is Harbor Freight. And if you've never been into a Harbor Freight, they sell tools, and they're widely known for the fact that their tools are a broad range of quality. You can either spend a fair amount of money on a good quality tool, or you can spend a little amount of money on a tool that's going to be hit or miss. Sometimes you get lucky and you get a good tool, or you get what you pay for. You get a disposable tool, and most of the time you don't mind because that tool is for a job that you end up never doing again, and you don't mind throwing that tool away. But one thing I have noticed about the content creators here on YouTube, that they go in there and purchase the more expensive products, which is fine. Those products are great and they are good quality, but I was curious myself, if I go in there and purchase the budget options, will I get a decent EDC? And that's what I did. I ended up picking up 2 conventional items and 2 unconventional items, and I'm pretty stoked about this because I think I may have picked up a decent EDC for a fair or small amount of money. So let's get into it. Let's take a look at what I picked up. So the first item that I picked up is not a hero clip, so I don't want you getting your hopes up, but I did pick up something that I thought could take the place of a hero clip, and that is a wrench ring set. These things seem to come in handy for a lot of reasons, and if you were looking to, hook your backpack to a table at a coffee shop, or you're looking to hook your backpack to maybe a hook in a public bathroom, or there's a lot of options here for a wrench ring set. So again, a little unconventional, and maybe I'm off my rocker, but I thought this was a good idea. And the 2 of them only cost $1.99. Another item that every time I go into Harbor Freight I need to pick up, because these are pretty awesome markers. $1.99 clog resistant job site permanent markers, and they are touted to say 144. They tout 144 hours or up to 6 days you can leave the cap off and it doesn't dry out, and they do in fact write on most materials. I've tested them myself. They are pretty awesome, and I almost like them better than Sharpies. So I do love the fact that they have the anti-roll ridge right there and kind of right there, so they may be a better option for work sites, better than a Sharpie. So keep those in mind. $1.99 again for a 2-pack. So now into the conventional items. This one right here, we have the Braun pen light, 200 lumens. Even comes with the batteries, so it's still in the package. And this one right here, I paid $7.99. If you are in their insider club, you can pick this up for $4.99 currently this week, but I am not in their club there because I don't like giving them my phone number and money for something that I may or may not use. So we have a runtime of up to 5 hours, range of up to 250 feet, variable light modes, and we have 2 batteries and a spring pocket clip. So 200 lumens for 3 hours, 65 lumens for 5 hours. Let's take a look at it. So that must be low. That's high. Not much difference if you in between the two, but you do get the Thunderbolt Magnum AAA batteries. It is a rubber button tail switch. Both ends seem to come off. pocket clip comes off. That may be not very strong, maybe not be strong enough. Comes off pretty darn easy, but it will work as a pocket clip if you're putting it in your pocket. Just don't pull on it too hard. And does it work? Yeah, I pulled it all apart and put it back together, and it still works. So that's the Braun 200 lumen pen light for $7.99. Inside track $4.99. And last but not least, I did not pick up the least expensive pocket knife there, because just for $3 more I picked up a better quality pocket knife, and the least expensive one has a 3CR blade steel, and this one has a 8CR blade steel. So hopingly that this is a better pocket knife for $9.99, and thinking that maybe glass reinforced nylon handle there. Try not to cut myself opening this up. They don't want you getting into this, I can tell you that much. There's the pocket clip that's holding us up. All sorts of things going on here. So we have a left-handed or right-handed tip up or tip down carry, depending on how you want to configure it. And the current configuration is going to be a tip down. Speaking of which, I should probably close that right now. But we do have the dual-sided thumb studs, and it is a liner lock. Action is pretty decent. Do I have paper here? I do not have paper. What the hell? Use like that. I use the Harbor Freight receipt. Very thin paper. I don't know if this is going to work. Can't tell. It's very thin paper. Could just be a crappy. Nope. Did not come prepared to class. There we go. Look at that. That's much better. That's pretty sharp out of the box. That was my fault. So you start there. So it does have some issues up by the hand. Maybe it's me. Does need some refinement, I'll give it that. But for the most part, for a $9.99 pocket knife, it's going to do the job that you need it to do. Definitely not a G10. I'm thinking that's glass filled nylon. Action is decent. So I think the point has been made that you could walk into a Harbor Freight and pick up a decent quality budget EDC, and you're not limited to these items here, and you're not limited to the price range that I'm setting forth here. You know, I spent $9.99, $7.99, $1.99, and $1.99, so in the range of 22 bucks. And you can pick up a lot of other items, so you're not limited to these items here. You can pick up super glue and duct tape, and even a multi-tool that is just as good of a quality as a Leatherman Wave, but only for 40 bucks. So you can also pick up, you know, higher power flashlights. You can even pick up a really good quality, according to many content creators here on YouTube that has D2 steel and G10 handle, and it's a very good quality knife for around 40 bucks. So great place to go and shop for budget EDC gear or better. So let me know down in the comments, have you ever been to a Harbor Freight, and what do you think of their quality of products? And I kind of like them, you know, especially for the one and dones. I don't want to go in there and spend a lot of money on a tool that I will only use once. So anyways, I want to thank you for stopping in, checking out the video here. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time.